Welcome. There's a bright light in my face. I'm on. Okay, yes. Welcome to the Thursday night Goddess Mekah reality ITV talk show. At Works Entertainment in the Mix. I'm coming on a little earlier so I can make sure that my exclusive interview come on. And we're going to get started in a couple of minutes. So how is your day? It's a beautiful day outside. So it's around about in the 50s here where I'm at. So come on in, and come on in. So how are you? Welcome everybody that's coming on the live. My interview is coming in. So just give me a moment. Hi, Black Stallion. How are you? Okay. Mike, I added you. So I'm just waiting on you to accept the request. Come on in. Come on in.
I'm sending you. I sent it like 3 times though. I sent the request.
Okay, I'm adding you. It says no answer from the live video guest. So I sent it to you as well. So I'm gonna try to do it again. So let me do it again. I just did it for you. Let me get off the call. So, all righty. So how are you? You back mute again. I can't hear you. Your phone is muted again. We can't hear you. I would like for you guys to put up some hearts for me. And also, too, I would like for you guys to share, tag some people in while he is working on trying to get his volume. I guess his mic is like on mute. So just give him a moment. So what I might have to end up doing is probably calling him on my other phone. So hopefully you guys can hear him from there. Yeah, Mike, Country G.
You say I could hear you say what?
I called you on the other phone. So your phone, earlier, it's still on. The mic is off. You got it on mute.
Let's see what's going on.
So can somebody let me know? Can you hear him on my other phone? Anyone? Can y'all hear him? Can y'all put a thumbs up if you can hear him on my other phone? Say something, Country G.
Hey, how y'all doing?
Can you hear him?
What they see here?
I don't know. We're gonna check and see. Yeah. Hey. Hi. How are you? How are you? How are you, Michelle? Can you hear Country G? Cause he's. Can you hear? Are you saying something now? Cause your phone is still on mute. Can you hear him? Say something, Country G.
Hey, how y'all doing?
Put a thumbs up if you can hear him. This is crazy. Country G?
Can they hear me?
Yeah, they can hear you, but your face is like fading out.
What about now?
Okay, you're okay. So we're gonna try. Your face is like fading out. So are you in a good location?
Yeah. You said it's fading out?
Okay, yeah. They said they can hear you. What I'm doing, I'm holding the phone, so it's gonna be kind of I'm gonna be holding this phone for a minute. I'm holding this phone so you guys can hear him. But I want to say, ladies and gentlemen, I want to welcome you to the Goddess Mekah reality ITV talk show at Works Entertainment in the Mix. On tonight, I will be introducing a talented artist, and his name is KuntryG. It is KUNTRY, and with a big G on the end of that Y. And on tonight, and he is all the way in the South, in Dallas, Texas. He's coming from the South of the United States. So KuntryG is a rising star in this music industry, and he has a blend of Southern soul and rap. He created both of them together. He's captivating um, the this music industry by force. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give him an opportunity to just briefly introduce himself, and then we're gonna get in the mix of, trying to see what he has for us in his music industry journey.
Hey, how y'all doing? I'm Country G from Louisiana, from Bonita, Louisiana, from the country. And I'm glad that y'all tuned in with us tonight.
Okay, great, great.
Real Southern guy.
Okay, a real Southern guy.
Yeah.
So my thing is that, I know that I have you on this phone trying to do a exclusive interview, and I want to know when this go live, will they be able to hear you? But anyway, I'm just gonna dive in to your journey. What I would like to ask you, Country G, first of all, I want to thank you for joining us, and and allowing me and to share your journey with us as well. So what I'd like to ask, huh?
I said thank you for having me.
Okay, yeah, great. What I'd like to ask you, can you share a childhood? I'm just gonna go right in. Can you share a childhood memory that influenced your love for music?
Yeah. So when I was younger, probably about 6, 7, maybe. My uncle used to dress up with his Michael Jackson jacket, and doing his Michael Jackson thing. And his homeboy, he was Prince, so I used to watch him do their little moves. And one of my other brothers, he was kind of doing the rap rock music with his little group, so I was always around the music.
Okay.
I was always around it. They was either rapping, singing, or dancing. They was doing something, so I was always around it.
Okay. So when did you start? Like I said, so when did you discover that you had a voice, to rap or sing? When did you discover your voice?
Probably about 12, 13. Cause I mean, I was in the church choir. Like my mom always had us in the church choir and my granny. So you're in church in front of all them people. You got to get up there and do your thing, and you can't get up there and embarrass granny or your mom. So probably about 12, 13, somewhere like that.
Okay, 12 or 13 years old. So, did you continue? Like when you was like 12 or 13 years old? Did you continue singing, or you were in sports, or pretty much, was you in the church choir? Was you in the school choirs, or?
I was doing it all. I was doing music. I was in the school choir. I was playing sports. Um, Music has always been around because all my aunties, my granny daughters, like my mom, they all can sing. So probably about 85% of my family can sing. Our rap, 85% of my mom, like her and her sisters, they can blow. So
Okay, that's great. And let me ask you, how do you stay true to your Southern soul and rap roots?
I mean, I'm a real Southern guy, so staying true to it is just, I mean, it ain't hard to stay true to it. I mean, you just gotta believe in it. You just gotta believe. Yeah, you can't let nobody force you away from that. You just gotta believe in yourself to stay true to it. It's all about believing in yourself.
Yeah, that's right. I agree with you. So, because it's kind of hard to, like I said. So let me ask you. I know I have a lot of questions. And if any one of you guys would like to ask questions, feel free to. Let me ask you, what got you into the? Are you from Texas? Are you from the South?
I'm from Louisiana.
Okay, so you're right there. So, what brought you to the Dallas area?
My uncle, the one I was talking about with the dancing, the Michael Jackson. Yeah, he moved to Texas when he was like 19 or 20. So he came back to Louisiana and got me, and I kind of grew up in the house with him.
Okay, it's a question that was asked, and it's by Levi. He said, "Do you remember the concert Me and You song in school where we
Yeah,
were
yeah,
when
Levi.
we were in the first grade?"
Oh yeah, that's my boy. Yeah. We I think the name of the song Levi was something them bones, something about the bones connected. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So I was in the first grade, so he can remember back to the first grade. So you couldn't remember that, huh?
It kind of slipped my mind. But I'm glad he brought it back to my attention. Yeah, that's one of my close brothers.
Oh, okay, okay. So are you guys hearing us well? Because I'm using my phone so he can hear because his phone is on mute. His mic is not coming on. So can you guys hear us well? If you can, do a thumbs up for me, please. And so, how does your upbringing in the South shapes your lyrics and message?
I mean, growing up, I seen a lot of stuff, so I got a lot of stuff to talk about, and I got a lot of brothers and sisters, so and a big family. News, what's up, News?
Hi, bad
I
news.
can't see your comment, News, but I see you on there. But yeah, I got a big old family, so they gonna keep it rooted regardless. Yeah, they gonna keep it rooted regardless.
Okay, so you
Especially my mama.
okay, so
She probably on here. Hey, mama, if you on here.
okay, and what role do you think you play in connecting with your audience?
You said what role do I play audience.
Yes.
Uh, I mean, I'm gonna do my thing. I'm gonna do my thing. That's what it is. I'm gonna do my thing. As far as with my audience, I mean, you gotta connect with the artist. I mean, with the audience. I mean, because they the ones, you know, buying the tickets and paying to come see you. So you most definitely gotta connect. Yeah, yeah, you most definitely gotta connect. And then I be around news all the time too. So you know, I see how he get out.
Oh my, so you around one of the best. I mean, bad news. He's very energetic. When I tell
Oh
you,
yeah, he gonna cut
you
up
know,
every time.
that subject that we had today, honey. Boy, I tell you, honey, he would keep you on your toes.
Oh yeah, yeah, he gonna cut up. Yeah, he gonna cut up. So I mean, you know, the rap world different than the Southern Soul world. So I kind of, kind of peep news and see how he get on, and I just fed off this movement. And
That guy is so
that's what
highly
it is.
energetic. Like I said, his energy. If I, if I'm on the phone with him, or I know if I when I get around him, I'm gonna feel like I'm gonna feel like I'm like 17 years old because his energy is so strong. That
Oh
guy
yeah,
energy is like real strong. I
yeah,
mean,
most definitely.
he got some strong energy, high energy.
Yeah.
That's a question on here. It's from Miss Coco. She would like to know what has been your greatest challenge and greatest triumph. Okay, hold on. Triumph as an artist.
Uh, the challenge. I mean, it really ain't a challenge. I mean, it's just like believe. You just gotta stay true to what you believe in. Um, I mean, it's like with anything, you gonna have ups and downs with it, but you can't let that get in the way. You just gotta keep pushing. Yeah. I mean, it's gonna be trial and error. Some people might laugh, some people might not like it, but hey, God gave you that talent, so you gotta keep pushing.
Hi, King Fred. How are you? Yeah, that's a guy. That's a high energy guy too. King Fred. He is like high energy. A lot of people don't understand him as well. So I know in this music industry, you're gonna have your trials and your tribulations, and then you're gonna also to have those triumphs. So I just want you to just keep pushing and keep going, and we're gonna make, I mean, in this industry, it's a lot. I mean, when I tell you, it's a lot to over undertake. Trust me.
Yeah, yeah, you gotta have a team, so you gotta have a strong team behind you. The
Yeah.
team, yeah, the team pretty strong. So even if you slipping on your pimping a little bit, somebody from the team gonna get you straight.
Oh yeah. So that's good. So you got a team behind you. So when you got a team behind you, that makes a big difference.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
makes a great difference. Hi, Christina. How are you?
Yeah, see, I can't see no comments, but hey, everybody.
Yeah,
Yeah,
thank you for coming in to supporting Country G. Country G, let me ask you, do you have a author ego?
yeah,
You do? So
yeah.
what personality that we see on this live today? Is it Country G or
Yeah, yeah, you getting country G right now. Like once we get out the live, I'll play back down. I'll well, my mom and them call me Buddy. That's my nickname. But I'll go back to my.
oh, okay,
Yeah,
so
but
okay.
country G, yeah, you getting country G right now.
Okay, so Country G is the what? What is he? He's the entertainer. Hi
Yeah, he's the
Tina.
entertainer.
Huh?
Yeah, he's the entertainer. Yeah, yeah, yeah. He's
And
the
so
entertainer.
and Michael, who is Michael, the ego, the author ego of
Michael's
Michael.
more the family man, more uh, the caring, the kids. Yeah, Michael more the family guy.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Country G, yeah, yeah. He's gonna turn up.
Oh, Country G is the turn up guy. He's gonna
Yeah,
keep
yeah.
it.
Country G
He's
gonna
gonna
turn
keep
up.
it. He's gonna keep it moving and keep it pushing, huh?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, wow. So, tell us a little bit about Country G. I know you told him that the turn up guy. So can you tell us a little bit about Country G?
Why is they calling me, man? I'm on my line.
You froze.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's my little bro, bro. Bro, I'm on Facebook. I'll call you when I get out, bro. You can't call me. It's gonna interrupt my line. Log in, baby. You ain't gotta call me log in so I can tell them about you. Well, Country G, he laid back, he smooth, he gonna do his thing. I mean, he an honest, hard working, long dude, for real. But he love to turn up. He love to turn up and record music. That's the biggest thing, the music. Yeah, he love to record. Yeah, Country G a fool.
Well, I know if you got bad news, on your team, you got to be turned up.
Oh yeah.
You got to be turned up and big and what big B Silver.
Oh yeah, Big B gonna turn up too. He always turn. Yeah, Big B always turn.
Yeah. Are you currently with with a label, or are you independent artist, or?
Fannie Mae Music Group. Yeah, I'm with Fannie Mae Music Group.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean those B Silver, Eric. It's like 4 or 5 of us. We small, but we large. Then we got Nikita Michelle.
Let me
It's like 5 of us.
Okay, let me ask, how many songs or albums, as do you have out there? And that's considered rap and Southern soul.
Ooh, so the rap probably about we probably about 60, maybe about 60
Woo!
songs, probably more than that. The Southern Soul, I think I got 3 out right now that's been released, but I probably
Can you name the ones that's in Southern soul?
can you repeat it again?
Can you name the Southern soul singles you got out?
Move on. Show me that you love me with me and News, and I just dropped one called Pop Out. It's like a trail ride. It's for the trail rides though.
Yeah, I love that. With the one that you featuring with Bad News, Show Me You Love Me.
Yeah, the next one will.
That one that one really actually relates. You know what I'm saying? Show Me You Love Me. So what made you guys, on that Show Me That You Love Me song, what made, you guys, who wrote that? Are you a songwriter?
Yeah, well, we all write songs, but News wrote it. Yeah, News wrote it in probably like I don't know, maybe about 5 minutes.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
about 5 minutes.
Okay, so let me ask you a question too. What made you cross over to Southern Soul from rap?
My mama got tired of, yeah, she got tired of me cursing with the songs, and she wanted to hear something, so I went in there and tried it out, and it worked out. Yeah, it was really my mama. She wanna listen to it in her car, let her friends listen to it, but she don't want to hear the cursing part of it. So I tried something new, and it actually worked out.
Okay, so because your mom, wanted to give you, wanted you to do something different. So,
Yeah.
so how long you been in the Southern Soul part of the music industry?
Probably about 9 months. About 9 months now.
Okay, so in them 9 months, you got like 3 songs out.
Yeah, I got like 3 songs out, but probably like probably about 25, 30 songs recorded.
In the Southern Soul?
Yeah. Me and News got like 3 EPs
Mm,
on top of
he
all
moving.
solo songs. So yeah, I got about 30 Southern Soul songs.
Wow. And who is your influencers?
Yeah, I gotta throw my mom in there. She gonna always come up. I mean, my mama and just my family, my friends. Yeah. friends, just family here, yeah, just family.
No, yes, your family is your greatest influences. I know you had mentioned earlier in a conversation that you said that Sir Charles Jones was one of your greatest influences as well.
Yeah, most definitely. And Reggie P.
Yeah,
Yeah, Reggie P. and Sir Charles, like, hey, they go hard.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, they go hard.
yeah. They
And I knew Reggie P. So he tried to get me to do certain songs a long time ago, and I kind of laughed, just playing it off, and I should have listened because that certain song where it's at.
Mm-hmm. And how do you feel about, I know that you still, do you still go back and forth with, because I know you've been in the rap industry for music, in that industry for, I guess, since you was knee deep, I call it knee deep. How is it, coming out of the rap part of the industry? Because I know that'd be a good question for bad news as well. Because that's a big change.
I'm versatile, so hey, I slid right in the door, and it felt normal. Yeah, it was. I mean, because I love the music, so the only thing changed was the lyrics, as far as change the lyrics out, but it was smooth.
So,
It was a smooth transition.
yeah, because I know in the rap industry, the music is target. I don't know. It's different. It's totally different from the Southern soul genre. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The genre, because the genre. So that transition that you get, like you said, you just felt right in there. It was, you felt comfortable going into that transition
Yeah,
because
it was cool.
yeah,
Smooth
because in the Southern soul, it's like grown and sexy. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
I like the
You
grown
got the
sexy crowd too.
it's a message, to the grown and the sexy.
Yeah.
So do you do any, because I know for me, I know with Southern soul and rap, and I guess they mixing now the trail ride in it. Um, so how do you fit in with, with the trail ride part of it? How do you fit in with that?
Oh, it's lit. I'm lit over there on that side of it, 'cause that's what news do. Like, that's his thing. So I'm turned up over there.
Uh, uh,
Fast and fast, fast. Cause I love making people dance. So I love the trail ride music.
yeah,
Yeah, I
and
love the trail ride music.
see, and I don't want to get off, of course, because this is your interview. Like with bad news, see, bad news, you he is like more, he likes to entertain the audience. I know
He like
that
to
you.
entertain the women.
That's what it is.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay, yeah, because I do.
yeah,
That's what it is, huh?
yeah.
So
He gonna entertain the women. The women.
oh yeah. So the women's that he entertained. Okay, so
Yeah,
it's,
ain't no fixing choosing. Everybody. Everybody can get it. Yeah. I'm keeping it real. Hey, dude's gonna say, yeah, you gonna learn today. I'm just keeping it real. Ain't no fixing choosing.
you say you like anytime you turn off on them, correct?
Yeah, ain't no fixing choosing. Real,
oh,
real.
oh, someone said it because because the comments are coming, but we have someone saying, "What is your biggest hit song?"
Who asked that question?
So it's Tina Sanders.
Oh, okay, I was trying to think. Do I know her? Southern soul or rap?
Either one. What is your
I mean, it's only like three of them out. We got some heat right now. They show me that you love. I don't know. I like all of them. But see, I only got three out right now. But the stuff I got at home with that hard drive, that slow making love type music. Hey, like I I probably love the like we got a song called Deep. Oh my goodness, that's probably one of my favorite ones. But as far as the biggest hit probably was rap. When I was doing the rap, I had a song called Do It Then back when I was doing the rap. But
Okay,
that
okay.
Southern Soul,
So in Southern Soul, you just like getting into. How long has you been into that genre, the Southern Soul genre?
it's only been like 9 months.
Okay, 9 months. So you just really actually just getting your feet wet in there
Yeah,
and
yeah.
over
They
in
ain't
there.
really heard that. They done heard something, you know. They done heard something, but they ain't just really heard that yet.
Okay, okay. And can you share a time when you faced like significant, uh, like someone, like criticism of how and how did you overcome it?
I mean, the thing with that, people gonna talk if you're doing good. They gonna talk if you're doing bad. So I block all that out. Yeah, I block all that
So
out.
how do you go, by doing that, blocking,
I just
the criticism.
rebuke you in the name of Jesus. Yeah, I rebuke you quick. Yeah, yeah, I rebuke you and cut you off quick. Yeah, I'm gonna rebuke you. Yeah, if I don't like a lot of times, like with the criticism, people might not even hear me say it, but I'm saying it. Yeah, I rebuke you quick. In Jesus' name, I get you out of there.
Yeah, bad news says, "Show me you love. Show me, show me you love me."
Yeah, yeah, they show me you love me. Yeah, the things we will.
And what drives you to keep pushing towards, even when you face the challenges? What's driving you to keep moving? What is your drive? What is I always ask because I got a lot of hats and stuff. I carry a lot of hats. As far as like in real estate, one of the things they ask, what is your why? So what is driving you? What is your why?
Hold on, can you repeat that again?
What is your why? What's driving you to keep going in this, in this industry? What's driving you? What is your drive?
I love music, and I wanna be able to set a I wanna be able to leave a legacy behind, like an empire. I want my kids to be straight. So that's probably the drive right there. Yeah.
Yeah, are any of your kids, are gifted? Can you see it? Are you training them, or are they gifted like you in this
You know
music?
what? I don't even know. I don't even know. I mean, it's in there, but I don't know. I don't know. I know it's in there though. I think they scared to bring it out.
Okay. And I want to ask you another question. How do you prioritize like self care and your mental health in the midst of this demanding music career? How do you prioritize that?
Like for the self care, like I'm gonna do self care regardless. With before the music, I'm always self care, and sometimes you just gotta sit down for a day or two and just take care of whatever you need to take care of, and just come back to it. Yeah, you can't. You're supposed to go hard and work yourself, but sometimes sometimes you just gotta step back for a day or two and just relax your mind. Hey, I'm about to talk about Jesus. Once you talk to Jesus, though, it's up. So once you, yeah,
So,
yeah,
so you got a lot of hearts coming up on that one, I tell you, because
yeah,
self care.
it's really about Jesus.
I'm very adamant about self care. Self care is so important.
Yeah,
Taking care of yourself is one of the greatest, like I said, the greatest gift that you can ever have, because you can just keep pushing and pushing and pushing, and sometimes too and sometimes too we got to slow down in this industry. And what about the mental part of the mental health part of it?
I don't. Not that I know of. I don't think I ever just had no type of mental breakdown. But the mental part is easy. I mean, hey, the man. It ain't really. Yeah, you just gotta talk to the man.
Oh yeah, I mean,
You gotta talk to the man. Can't no friends, your mama, can't nobody get you where you gotta go. You gotta talk to the man. Yeah, you gotta talk to the man regardless.
Yeah, and I agree with you with that. Like I said, because you have to have something that's going to keep you, keep you going. So, do you, as far as like, um, when you're doing your music, do you take a break? Like I said, because I know, do you break in between, like when you're doing your creative writing, or when you're going into the studio and recording, or do you just keep moving? You know what I'm saying? Or
Hey,
do
I
you
keep
just
moving, so I don't write it down. I just go out. I kind of write it in my head. I used to write it on paper, but I don't write it no more. Yeah, I'll go in there and do a song probably about 25 minutes.
Mm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I don't write it. I used to write it.
Okay, yeah, because I
It's
know,
better when you just let it flow out.
yeah, I know, like in rap, I know that you guys do, what is it, y'all, what is it called? Y'all can just go at it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to write. What you call it when you,
Punching in?
huh, yes.
Yeah, punching in.
Yeah, so, because
Yeah,
it's
I do
just out
that
of your
with a certain
head.
song too.
Huh?
Yeah, it's off the top of the head.
Yeah, so, but and it's a little bit different, from the rap genre, going into the Southern soul, because I know when, in rap, I see a lot of you guys, y'all just take it from, y'all just take it from the head. Y'all just take it from the heart, or, and take it from the head and go for it. But in the Southern soul genre, it's like, you got to sit down, break it down, write, because I'm a songwriter myself.
Okay, okay.
So it don't, sometimes I can, it's I can come up with something, and then it takes me, like a couple of days to write it out or whatever. So when, like you said, it just take you to just go into the studio and you can get it done within 20 minutes or 35 minutes.
Yeah,
So you
yeah.
don't have,
Cause I got my own studio too, so it's more easy for me. Just about 25, 30 minutes.
oh wow, you have your own studio.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh, that's a great thing right there. You have your own studio. So can you tell us a little bit about, are you a producer? Are you,
Nah, nah, I don't produce. I got a lot of people that produce for me. Now I don't produce. I just know how to record it and mix it and master it.
that's a great thing. That's a major thing right there. If you know how
Yeah,
to
cause you,
mix.
you know how you want to sound, so ain't nobody gonna make it sound how you want it to sound. So that's important. There.
So who, if I may ask, who is your, who produced your music?
So 808, Baby C, one of those people. He got a guy. I think his name 350. Yeah, yeah. But let's see. That's probably it. Yeah, 808 and Baby C. I do a lot of business with Baby C. He's out of Houston. I do a lot of business with him. Yeah, he go hard.
Okay, so he, so and does your mixer, your mix and mastering? When you go in with him, does he do the whole thing, the complete? Um.
Yeah, now he'll just send me the track. He'll send me the track, and I upload it and record it, and I'll do my own mixing and mastering.
Okay. Okay. Do you
But it
play
used
any
to be the other way around. He used to do the mixing and mastering, but I do my own mixing and mastering now because I learned how to do it myself.
Okay. Another question that says, who inspired you, and how do you come up with your own songs?
You see how I come up with my own song?
Mm-hmm.
Um, I mean, my song be out my personal life, so it's easy to come up. It's easy to come up with songs. Just however I'm feeling. Like the beat. When I turn the beat on, the beat kind of talk to you, and let you know what mood to go in on the song.
Okay, Miss Waters wanted to ask a question, and I probably asked, I don't
Oh,
know.
okay. Hey, Christina.
She want to know who is your greatest, your biggest motivator.
My biggest motivator.
Mhm.
I'm gonna have to say new.
News.
Yeah, cause you go hard, man. He's
Yeah.
hustling.
If you've been around bad news, you're gonna experience that. You know what I'm saying? So.
Yeah, yeah. I think last weekend, bro had like
Yeah, yeah,
Probably 4 different states.
yeah, he moves. If you ever been around that guy, like I said, he stays. He's just he's self-contained. He's gonna speak his mind. So if you don't like, I mean, because he's gonna speak what he feel. Um, and like I said, if I had, if I was around him, he would. Oh my gosh, I would stay. I have so many things that coming at me. But if I feel like if I'm around this, and he's a hustler. They say he's a hustler.
Yeah, he's a hustler. He gonna go get it. Yeah, he gonna go get it. So if you around him, you in that circle, you ain't got no other choice. Yeah, I think so I've been in the Southern Soul what 9 months. I probably already probably about maybe all together probably about 20, 25 shows. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
that's
got a show way in November, crew. Yeah, so it's being around news. He gonna motivate you, and then he gonna look out too though. You know what I mean? Yeah, ain't no I and we, ain't no I and team. So it's always we. So
yeah. And that's a good thing. I like when you say it's no eyes, no big eyes and little U's. So
yeah,
it's a we. The we can make the team.
yeah.
Team. So that's awesome right there. Um, Let me ask you another question. Is any other questions that let me see? Okay, hold on 1 second, because I want to try to address some of the questions that's on the screen. Let's see here. I passed some of them. I apologize. So I'm gonna get to you. I'm just trying to get some of the questions that's on the screen here. So- Okay. One question is they say, is there anyone that you would like that you would love to collaborate with?
Oh man, yeah. It's a lot of. What you want? 3 of them?
Yeah, you can give me. Who would you love to collaborate with? I would love to collaborate with Bad News if he give me that opportunity to get on that mic with him, and I would love to. Hey, I would love to. I would love to collaborate with him. But I mean, who outside of your norm? Who is it that you would love to collaborate with?
Big Focus, Marcellus.
Yeah. Mercedes
Yeah,
is.
I mean, Sir Charles really number one, but that's in the making. So
And why did you choose?
uh,
Can you tell me why would you choose? I'm gonna ask why did you choose why did you choose Marcellus the singer?
he go hard. He go hard.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, he go hard. Yeah, I like his style.
I know Bad News said y'all will be doing a collaboration with Judah Jones. That's coming
Yeah,
soon.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah,
So Judah
we
Jones is the
just did
king.
we just did one with probably about 2, 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, I know
Judah
that.
Jones, yeah.
Yeah, Judah Jones is the king. He's not the king, but he's the king
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
of
He
trail
laid,
ride.
yeah, he
You know what I'm
cool.
saying?
Yeah,
And
he
so
laid back. He laid back.
yeah, he's the king. I know that he
Yeah, we don't
has.
mind to mention him because because it's already locked in.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
So that's gonna be that's a great. When I tell you that's a great collaboration right there as well.
Oh yeah, yeah. That was my first time meeting him a couple weeks ago, but he laid back. To have all that what he got going on, he laid back.
Yeah,
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 he cool.
yeah.
Yeah, he
I
cool.
know now he got a studio now. I heard that he has his own studio as we speak.
Oh, okay, okay, okay. Yeah.
And that man, he can get scope from his head. That guy, he can get scope from his head as well. Cause I did a collaboration with them too, and it was a great. When I tell you, it was a great experience.
Oh,
So,
okay, okay.
so that was a great experience, and I know with Marcellus the singer, that guy is pretty. Like I said, he's pretty talented as well.
Yeah,
So
there's a
that
lot
that
of
would.
us there. I mean, I want to do a song with everybody. There's the King George, West Love. 'Cause I love that song. This shit, Rock out. Yeah, well, it's a lot of them.
Yeah,
I don't got no pick to choose.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, so
I don't got no pick to choose.
Yeah, that's awesome. Can you tell me, like I said, do you got any upcoming shows in the next, couple of months that you would like to? Let's see. Somebody asked another question here. Okay, that we don't want to get personal, but there's a question on there that said, who would be your female? I know you just said West Love. Who would another female collab that you would like to do
Hey,
a
that's
song with?
me and you need to knock one out again. That's what we going with.
Me and you.
We got to beat around the bush. We might as well go and get that pop.
Well, I'll be coming down in in my town, in D town, and I don't like to give my my not location and none of that stuff, but I'll be coming down soon. I will not, when I come down, I would love to, collab with you and make sure bad news down there so I can get I can get hyped. So
Okay,
he can pull,
no
he
doubt.
can pull out what I don't have in me, that I know is in me, so he can pull it out for me. So let me ask you a question. Do you navigate the business side? How do you navigate the business side, you know, of your music, as far as like contracts and like management? How do you navigate with
It's a
that?
team. So I really don't. It's a team. So with the team, I can focus on what I got going on because somebody else gonna be focused on the management and everything else. Yeah.
So are you up under management? Are you up under like I know you said you have the is it what?
FMMG, Family Made Music Group.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Who's who is the who is the management team over there, the FMM management group? Who are they?
News and Nikita. Well, News and there's a female over there with us too, Nikita. Yes. So she gonna be on top of her game.
Oh, okay. Okay. Do you have anything coming up soon? In the because there's different locations. Do you have anything coming up soon in the Dallas, the Houston area?
Yeah. I I got I think we got a show coming up in Houston in Columbia. I think it's called Columbia, Texas, at a trail ride. I think it's the biggest trail ride in Texas. Uh, we got that coming up. So I want to say it's in June. I just ain't got my cause the phone tripping. I can't log in and look at the date. Yeah, we got something coming up in Texas. I think we got. Yeah, that's probably. I think the Houston show probably the next show in Texas. But I probably did like 3, 4 shows already in Texas.
Okay, and what about in any other states or whatever? What you got coming up? So
Oklahoma, I got some going on in Oklahoma. Charleston, Mississippi.
you're pretty busy.
Virginia.
When in where are you at in Virginia?
Um, I think it's called Some Folks. Because I never been there.
Norfolk,
Yeah.
Suffolk.
Yeah. I got a show coming up in I got 2 shows in Virginia. One of them with Christina that's on there.
So I think that's
The
in
other one with
Portsmouth. So I would like to help, support and make sure that you guys get, get some people out on that. Is that somebody's birthday? The one that's you guys doing on what date is that on? Is that on like August the 16th or something like that?
yeah, I think it's Christina's birthday.
Okay, great.
Yeah,
Happy.
she getting it out there to show out. But I got one I think before that with Stephanie Payne.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. TN Row Entertainment. Yeah.
Okay. 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 And what a role do you think social media plays in the artist success, and how do you leverage? When I say leverage, because it's a big difference with leverage. How do you leverage it?
Can you repeat that?
Okay, what role do you think social media plays in the in the artist success? Correct. I agree.
Yeah, you just gotta stay true to what you're doing. I mean, cause everything always be peaches and creams on social media. The biggest thing is to block out them comments. Yeah, you gotta block them. I mean, not on your podcast. I'm just saying like the negative feedback. You gotta block that out.
Sometimes, like me, corrective criticism is good. You know what I'm saying? Because it can help you build and help you grow. So, there, I know Christina said that show is going to be August the 16th. So I want to, what I can see. Miss Waters said that show is going to be, isn't it, Christina, is it in Portsmouth, Virginia? Can you, let me know what, when you're going to do, when that show is coming up in Virginia as well. Um, and I know she said it's going to be on this August the 16th. So, she could probably get back with me and let me know, the location of that show. But,
Yeah, I mean, I got the date and the location. I just can't. My phone tripping, so I can't pull it up.
so that's correct. I mean, that's okay. But back to the, back to corrective criticism, can, it can make or break some people. You see what I'm saying? But when you do get those comments on, she said Portsmouth, Virginia. So when you do get, that, how, when you do get that, or when, if it's true nor false, how do you, you know, how do you resonate with it? How do you feel when you get a lie out there, or when you get the truth, or it gets corrected criticism? How do you react to that?
I'm so loyal and so humble. I'm so humble in the game. So
Woo!
I don't even like the bad stuff. I don't even let it get to me. The
Yeah,
good stuff, I love the good stuff. But the bad stuff, I don't even let that get to me. I don't
yeah.
even let that get to me. Yeah. So that go back to the team thing. So putting the music out, the team gonna keep it real regardless. So I'm gonna hear it from the team before I even hear it from anybody else. So anybody else, that it matter, but it don't matter because I don't let it get to me.
So you just let it just blow over your head.
Yeah, I rebuke it. Yeah, I rebuke it quick.
I can tell. I can tell that you are church. I
Lake
can.
of fire. You're gonna be burning in a lake of fire.
You're gonna slap some oil on it, correct?
Huh?
You're gonna slap some oil on it, huh? And keep it
Oh
going.
yeah. Right on the head.
Hi, Tiffany, Michelle. I can never actually pronounce your name, but that is great. But let me ask you, as you were saying, going back to your team. So, when you're, like I said, when you're dealing with social media is, like you said, it can make or break you. So, but you can get your music out there, and, you can maneuver. I was had a conversation earlier with, with someone, and hold on one second. Nice to meet you. Hope to see you in Texas. Oh, they say
Oh yeah.
they said they logging out. Appreciate you for coming in as well. Thank you so much. But I
Thank
will
y'all.
be, huh?
And I was telling about to thank y'all for logging in.
Well, I mean, this is not my show; it's yours. But I will be in my hometown in Texas in December the 26th. They're gonna have it. I also too. It's a Texas Community Music Award there on the 27th. So I will be coming down on the 26th to do a pre-reward show. So I would love for all you guys to come out and support that as well. So,
Most
I mean,
definitely, most definitely.
yeah, so I was just relating to that. So, but back to what we were saying is that, um, the leverage part, I'm making my way to Texas. Oh yes, that's the best. That's the best place to be. Texas is.
Who's making their way to Texas?
Christina
The
says she's.
Lone Star State. Them don't come out these days.
Everything is big. Everything is big. If you want to make it big, hey, where you need to go. If you want to make it big, where you need to land, where you need to go, tell us. Texas, Texas. That's probably the reason why Bad News down there every week. He's down there he's down there more than he's in Alabama. He had to come back and get some. He had to get on that ground, but it's awesome. But I know earlier you were saying you want to leave a legacy for your for your. Who do you want to leave the legacy to? When at one point, and how do you plan to achieve it? It's leaving your legacy. What do you plan to do to leave a legacy for your?
Keep going hard and keep grinding. I mean, it's all up from here. Yeah, it's all up from here. You just gotta keep grinding and go hard and believe in what you believe in and stay prayed up and do right by people. You gotta do right by people. You can't do no phony jive stuff and then think you're gonna get a blessing out of it. You gotta do right by people.
Yeah, it's gonna come back. It's truly gonna come back. And one of the things that you had said earlier, and it really touched me when you said this, is that you had to stay loyal. A lot of people out here in this industry, or in the world, period, in life, period. One of the things, my number one key thing when I'm dealing with others, and when I'm dealing with people, my loyalty is the number one. It's number one for me. Once you lose once you lose that, it's like you get, everything else is not. It's nothing else there.
If it ain't law, you gonna have to cut it off.
Yeah.
Yeah, we gonna cut it off.
But in this industry, that's not that many people like us. So how do you deal with those unloyal individuals? How do you deal with them?
I haven't experienced the unloyal.
You have not? In this industry? Are you serious?
I be with my people, so ain't nobody crying.
So you in a clique. So you in a clique. So I need to join. I need to join your team. Can I? How do you get in? Is it by initiation? Or how do I get over on that loyal team? Huh? Huh? Means, how can I get over there? You know what I'm saying? Everything over there is loyal.
Yeah, that's good.
So I want to say, just stay, Miss Coco Music, she say just stay prayed up.
Hey, that's the number one thing right there. I'm big on that.
Yeah, and I see that.
I be with my people. I don't really try to put myself in those situations to be around unloved people. I stick with my roots. I stick with my people.
Well, I mean, yeah, but I'm gonna say, but outside, so you don't go outside the box. I mean, I know in that box, I know it is like, like you said, you have, your own, I mean, I don't call it a clique. I do apologize for that, but I wish that I had, and I'm building that. I'm building that. So I'm saying, so I'm building that this time around, because I've been out here, a couple of times. I had to sit back and, I had to sit back and fall back, but I'm coming back out strong this time. And ain't nothing. I am unstoppable at this point. I'm gonna build me a great team. I want to get a great team. Network is your net worth. I'm telling you. So I'm saying this, but when you got a great team, and this is not, I'm gonna let you talk. So it's not, this is your show. I'm not gonna take it away.
I love the team. I got excuse me though. I keep them things shining. Partly,
yeah. So, do you want, at this point, I know it's at that 8 o'clock hour, and I do appreciate everyone for coming on, supporting KuntryG. Let me ask you, KuntryG, how did you get that name, KuntryG? KUNTRY.
Oh, it's a long story, but it ain't long. So my kinfolk live in Louisiana. They call country boys, so it just a branch off from them, KuntryG.
So
I've always been a country boy, but I like to do it different. So the KUNTRY, we've been going there for a long time.
So you cornbread fed?
Yeah.
So you like them?
Yeah, we're gonna do all that. We're gonna put the neck bones and the and the seafood bar, the corn, yeah, all that's going in the same bowl.
Ain't that country though? I'm
Yeah,
you know,
you missing that. Oh my
you
goodness.
gonna put all that in the same bowl, the greens, the
Yeah,
pig
they
feet, the
put
chilies.
my people put all the same bar.
Oh Lord, oh Lord. So,
Yeah, I mean even though I'm in the city, I still eat a hog.
oh my God.
I bust them down right here and eat it. Yeah.
You know, I ate, I ate some crab legs the other day, and you know, my face, I kind of started breaking
Was it
out.
good?
So, huh?
Was it good?
The crab legs were good, but it was not good, for me.
Oh, okay.
I knew I was
Okay.
allergic to them because I had my face, blistered up or whatever.
Oh
But
yeah.
thank God, thank God, thank God. So before we leave, I want to thank everybody for coming on, supporting KuntryG. Thank you, thank you,
Okay.
thank you. Is there any, let me ask you a question before we leave. What advice would you give a aspiring artist struggling to make a name in this industry?
Don't never give up. Keep pushing. Hey, you gonna get some yes, you gonna get some no's, but the biggest thing is just keep pushing. Eventually, if you keep pushing and um, you know, don't let the negativity get to you and stay prayed up. It'll work out. Because this whole thing with like news, this whole thing I got going on, I kind of manifested it. Yeah,
That's awesome when you can manifest. You're a powerful brother when you can manifest. Excuse
yeah,
me.
I manifested that. Yeah, I manifested it. I'll give you a little short clip of it. So we recorded the Move On song, the one my mom was talking about, and I was telling my cousin, I was like, man, I wonder if I can get Sir Charles on here. So I reached out to somebody that knows Sir Charles, and he had been over there in a minute. So 2 weeks later, I was doing music with the news. That's because my cousin ran into news. One of my cousins ran into news at a show, and news plane got delayed here, and he was looking for somewhere to record. And hey, ever since then, it's been this. Yeah, so
It was
some
meant.
manifestation going on.
It was meant to be. Some saying so
Yeah,
because, like I said, that was in the plan. That was in the. It was in
right.
God's. Yeah, in the God's plan.
Yep.
So, that is awesome. I know, Christina Waters. I really appreciate you for, for coming out. I know that she is a upcoming, as such as myself is a upcoming promoter, and I'm looking forward for us coming together and and making it happening for some of these great, talented artists out here in the industry, because I know that, like I said, you guys are very gifted. I did, go through and listen through some of your music, rapping. I heard some of your rap, but when I tell you, as far as your vocals, as far as singing, you're awesome. You're very
Thank you.
awesome. I'm saying
Thank
this. So I want you to keep up, the great work. And all I've been hearing repeatedly, that you're saying that you stay prayed up and you're putting the creator first. That's the
you. Yep.
most important part out, outside, keeping God first. And then
Right.
second is self-care, 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 loving family. And I know that you said you have a great team. You got someone behind you, beside you, in
Yeah, I
front of
want to see
you,
win.
in back of you, what I'm saying? And so, that is awesome when you have a great team. But I would like to
Yep.
see if I could. Do I need to get initiated into that group? What did I need to do to be a part of that loyal? When you said loyal team, what do I need to do? What steps do I need to take? Do I need to come?
When you come to Texas for the Warren and pop out, we gonna talk about it.
Okay, okay, okay. I would give
Yep.
you. I would give you.
Yes, sir.
I will be there. Soon, but
Okay.
I will be doing that pre-reward show in Houston, Texas. I'm gonna give that location uh, on um, on December the 26th, the day after
Okay.
Christmas. So before we leave, how can the viewers and can find you on Facebook, and also too, and how can they how can they reach you and find you?
So I just uploaded my booking information on social media yesterday. So if they go to the country on my KuntryG page and just scroll down, oh, somebody in there right now. I can't read the comment. Look like Nikita saying something, but my booking information is she probably putting it up there. My booking information is online right now.
Okay, so what is your book? Can you give a little bit? What do we need to go for your booking information?
Um, so on Facebook, it's Mike Green, KuntryG. I think on Instagram, is TVSGs and
Hold on. It's
TikTok.
so you said on TikTok is Mike or
Yeah,
Michael
TikTok is KuntryG.
KuntryG, and that's with a
Yeah,
K
all of it
U.
is KuntryG, but I can for some reason it's delaying me on changing it on Instagram, but I'm trying to get all of the KuntryG.
Okay, okay. So how can we find you on?
Just email me moneygreen88 at Yahoo, or you can email news at bad news with 3 D's 3334 at Gmail.
Okay. So and how can they find you on Facebook?
Michael Green, KuntryG. If you type in KuntryG, it'll come up.
Are you certified?
Country
Are you verified?
Yeah, yeah.
So it's Michael G.
Yeah, so my name is Michael Green. If you type in Michael Green, it'll come up. If you type in KuntryG, it'll come up.
With a country. Okay, with Michael Green, it's a blue check, correct?
Yeah, yeah.
And then they said, if you go, then you can go up on the KuntryG. So someone put that in, and that's
That's probably
too. Thank
Nikita
you.
putting that. Is that Nikita putting that on there?
Yes, Nikita put that in there for me. You got
Yeah, yeah.
teamwork.
That's what I'm telling you. Hey, the team ain't gonna put. Hey, they gonna.
Yeah, team.
I can't see their comments to see what they saying, but I know they there.
Yeah. Teamwork is your dream work. So that's
All of
awesome.
them probably on there.
Yeah,
The whole team probably on this live right now.
yeah, that's awesome. So that's the support that you need. So that's awesome. That's awesome.
Is
So
Eric Mitchell on there?
I can see, and then
Queen, you on here? What's up with?
she had also put in there that you can go through BADD news
Yep.
Z334 at gmail.com.
Yep.
So you got a great team. So I need to find out, do I need to fill out an application? I need to find out because I want to get on that team.
Hey, they on here. So yeah, they on here. Yeah, you need to come on over there and thug with them a little bit.
so so and one more question before I leave is where can they find your music? And how?
It's on all platforms.
Okay, all digital
All
platform.
major platforms. Yeah.
Okay, so how do they, because how do they find the music if they pull it up?
Just type in KuntryG. KUNTRY space G.
Okay, so all they do is put in KuntryG.
Yeah.
Um, someone said, "What's up, Eric?" Mitchell said, "What's up, cuz?" So
I knew you. Yeah, the whole team on there.
yes,
BC, you on here? BC on there?
if he is, put them before we leave. I would like for all of his team, his support team. Can you give KuntryG some hearts? Can you give him some love before we get off of this live? Let's go up, and not only his team, everyone else that everyone. I appreciate it. Can you share some love with him? Thank you for the love. Thank you for the support. I thank all of you guys for coming out to the Goddess Mekah Reality ITV talk show at Works Entertainment in the Mix. We are on live every Thursday from, if it's Central Standard Time, it's at 6 p.m. And at Eastern Standard Time is at 7 p.m. So once again, I thank you for coming out supporting KuntryG. And KuntryG, before we disconnect this live, is there anything else that you would like to say?
I just want to tell everybody thank you for logging in. y'all stay tuned because it's a lot of great things about to happen. So y'all just stay tuned.
Most definitely.
Stay tuned.
And
Stay tuned.
and I'm looking forward to doing that collaboration with you as well. So I will,
Oh man, that's gonna be hot.
yeah, I will check back in with you, and and give you my dates of and
What type of music we gonna do? Two joint. I'm with
woo,
that.
you know it, Jew joint. I'm from. So that's another whole story. Now don't get me started because
Let's
we
get
be on
it.
this call. We're gonna be on this. We're gonna be on this call for the next 10 hours. But Jew joint music, that's it. That's where Jew joint music meets the soul, meet all souls. Because Jew joint music is hey, it's Jew joint. It covers soul, blues, country, rap. Because a lot of people don't want, it's a certain kind of rap. You know what I'm saying? But I like the rap where it can resonate with the soul. See what I'm saying? But it does resonate with the soul because you have a different, community. You see what I'm saying? Because I don't knock any music because music meets, people's soul. From the young to the old. You know what I'm saying? And so I don't knock music, itself. Rap is great music, but sometimes too when we get, like, old school, older, so I'm saying we want to listen to something more grown and sexy.
Yeah, yeah,
So,
yeah, yeah.
but yeah, juke joint is going, it's on the rise. It's on the rise, and all of, when I say juke joint, we cover all genres. We cover it all. From it all. Country, a little bit of rock and roll too. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
So,
yeah, we with that. I'm with that. We will. Hey, we can. Most definitely. I'm with that.
any James Browns on this, online? Any James Brown lovers online?
Hey man, everybody gonna love James.
I know,
For real.
huh? Some Rick
Everybody
James.
love. Hey, without James, wouldn't be no us.
Yeah,
Everybody
yeah.
gonna love James.
Yeah, yeah, I don't know nothing about that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Y'all don't know nothing about that kind of music.
Man, James got
Yeah,
that stuff.
yeah.
Yeah, he gonna cut up.
I know, I know. He really gonna cut that rug, ain't it?
For real, for real.
But I really appreciate, each and one of you guys for coming out supporting. I love you. I love you. I love you. Love you. Love you. Love you. It's not that many. I'm giving you all my heart. I'm loyal. So I thank you
Yeah.
for coming on. Loyal. Loyal. So I will be contacting you, and and if anyone else that want to contact KuntryG, his information is on in the comments. And if any other questions, just feel free to put the comment in there. We'll try to get the answers to you.
Hey, our promoters, if y'all on here book, hey, if you book me, hey, you gonna have to call a fire marshal because I'm gonna burn it down. Believe that.
Well, I am the new, one of the new promoters on the block. I know that Christina Waters is too. So hey, we're gonna make this thing happen for you. So thank
Yeah.
you, thank you, thank you,
Appreciate you.
and the Nikita Super Freak. So what do you mean by Super Freak? See, now you're trying to keep this live going on.
Who
So
is that on there?
Nikita says Super Freak. So is she relating to you?
Nah, that's yeah, the kid FMG. That's what I was talking about earlier. She part of our team.
I know, but she says Super Freak.
Oh, she probably yeah. I probably said something off the wall. Ain't no telling. Hey,
you
I
know,
can say anything.
if I ask you this question, it'll be another whole another, interview. So I'm gonna hold that, I'm gonna hold that question to the next time.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. So so you brought up
For
a good
sure.
topic earlier. So I'm gonna
For
make sure
sure.
that
Oh
happens.
yeah, yeah, most definitely. Oh yeah, that's for sure. Next time we're gonna have to elaborate on that. Yeah, for sure.
So I am gonna get a question, you know. So, but I want you guys to give me the comment and see how it goes out. But the question is that for the cougars out there, the cougars. I'm for the cougars. What age when you become a cougar? What age group?
Oh, they putting them out. They putting them out there.
No,
That's
not
what you
yet. But that's gonna be on the next. That's gonna be on the next go
oh
round.
yeah, that's gonna go hard there.
Yeah, but Nikita was saying she was referring to the Rock James song. and Rick's song.
Oh, okay. Oh, Super Free.
Yeah,
Oh, she
yeah.
talking Rick James?
Yeah, Rick James. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, yeah. See, y'all. Yeah, that's the grown and sexy. See, we need to bring that. We need to bring that back into the Jew joint, where where it meets the soul. Jew
we
joint,
got Reggie P. We
huh?
got the little Reggie P.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I love you once again. Love you, love you, love you, love you, love you, love you, love you. So we're gonna give you the last remarks.
Hey, stay prayed up out there, everybody, and don't never give up on what you believe in and keep it pushing. Stay prayed up, for real. And book country, book FMMG, book the whole family. We're gonna pop out. I promise you that. Real talk.
All right. Thank you. Thank
All
you.
right, I'll see you later.
See
Thank
you
you.
next Thursday.
For sure.
Okay.
All right.
Blessings.